right, that's what's up. So how's your family doing? We hear one of your friends in Cali who's been working with Seldom Seen has offered you a couple movie roles. Explain that, man.
My boy Rudy, who's good friends with Seldom Seen out there in LA. But Rudy's one of my closest partners who films a couple movies and stuff like that. He hit me up talking about he wanted to give me a couple like small scenes, like some bank robbery scenes, some car chases, some police shootouts, stuff like that on the gangster type lifestyle because I'm a natural when it comes to that. And I'm still waiting on my boy Rudy to see what's up with that. So Rudy, give me a call, man, because I'm still waiting on that, man. You know me, I'm a natural when it comes to that gangster shit. So hit me up when you can, homie.
It's probably why you OG Devil. I feel
That's
you.
right, homie.
So, okay, so who you planning on having on your next album, 50/50 The Half Breed?
I'm trying to get the homie E White, which if you guys want to know who E White is, he's been on like Paid the Cost to Be the Boss with Snoop, see Snoop All Stars. The list goes on. He's got a new project coming out, which I told him I wanted to be one of the first ones also to hear that new project that E White has out. I want to get Cash Below, Six Sane, the homie OGSA Trouble, who's been on Brown Side. There's a lot of people, man, that I know that are trying to hit me up also to get on this album. But those are the closest ones that I can think of right now. And I'm trying to do some business right now with the homie Cocaine under Buddy Boy Entertainment. I just got off the phone with Cocaine, so be on the lookout for that because AMW is going to be representing Buddy Boy Entertainment for Cocaine.
Nice, that sounds good. Well, we also hear you're doing a show in Vegas this year at the Cosmo. What's that about?
I'm still waiting on Douglas Pro Management. I haven't talked to them in a long time because, as you guys know, I was incarcerated for a year up there in northern Arizona, Navajo County Jail, the worst jail in the state of Arizona, next to Joe Arpaio. But it's all on my boy up there, Douglas Pro Management, man. As soon as they ready to get this paperwork done with Benucci from the Cosmopolitan in Vegas, I'm ready to do this, man. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Now, man, that track, Rep It Right, sounds like some real G shit from the Ice-T days of the Easy E's. From the All right. Man, that track, Rep It Right, sounds like some real G shit from the Ice-T days or Easy E. And Crawl for My Snaps featuring Sugar Free and OGSA Trouble sounds like a club banger.
That sure does because the original guy who paid for that track really was a dreamer. You know what I mean? Little Dreams and stuff was used to roll with AMW. I don't know if he's still down with it or whatever's going on. I ain't talked to him in years. But we took that Crawl for My Snaps track and remixed it. The homie Jay Quake out there in Florida, he added some other tones to it to make it sound a little bit different so we wouldn't be biting on Dreamer's track because originally Dreamer paid for that beat. And I'm on it. Trouble's on it. Shave Ruckus is on it. Dreamer, Sugar Free. That's a banging track. I mean, that's more like a club banging track. So the females really like that because I played it a couple times out there in Cali in the clubs and people just getting down with it. You know what I mean? You guys need to hear that on SoundCloud. You know what I mean? AMW Camp or OG Devil SoundCloud.com and hit that Crawl for My Snaps and then put your opinion on it and see what you think.
Nice. All right. Well, we hear E. White explain something to you that him and Butch Cassidy came up with Nate Dogg Productions. You know anything about that?
Yeah, I talked to Eve White last year. I put the Nobody Knows My Soul album right there at the VIP in Long Beach. And I think he called me. I was in, let's see where I was at. I was somewhere outside California at the time when he hit me up and he said that he wanted me to do a show with E. White and some other artists. And he told me about Nate Dogg Productions. And after that, a couple of days later, I got arrested and I never got a chance to really talk to him about Nate Dogg Productions, which also I want to represent with Buddy Boy Entertainment for Cocaine. But I just hit E. White not too long ago after I got out, and he's gonna hit me back up as soon as he can.
Okay, I feel you. All right, well, a little personal question. What up with your pops? We hear he's a real boss, Black Panther, Berkeley, California.
Yeah, one of them. Well, I'll get into a little bit of discussion of it, you know what I mean? Because I don't put my father on blast. But yeah, he is a member from the Black Panther Party from Berkeley from the 60s through the 70s with Huey Newton, Bobby Seale, H. Rap Brown, Little Bobby Hutton, all the real writers for the Black Liberation Army. But he's doing well, you know what I mean? He's a little sick right now, you know what I mean? Third heart failure. But he's a writer. He pulled out his third congested heart failure recently. But you know what I mean? My dad's always been the writer since a kid. I used to see him, you know what I mean, go to the house with his beret hat, black leather jacket with a violin case with a machine gun up in it, you know what I mean? What those Black Panthers used to do before in Berkeley back in the days, up there by Oakland. But he's a real writer, that's my pops, man. I dedicate everything to him.
That's what it's about, man. What you rolling in now, G?
My rides right now, they're parked over there at my dad's crib, you know what I mean? I got a Mercedes 500, you know what I mean, fully loaded. I'm trying to get some star rims for it, you know what I mean, probably some 20s and stuff like that. Right now it's all stock original, we just painted it black. And I want to get some Ashantis, probably some 20s and throw on some blades or something. But I'll figure it out. But right now it's in storage at my dad's crib.
Okay. Well, how does it feel to be half-breed in the music game?
Man, being a half-breed in the music industry is a mother, man, because being that my mom's Latin, I had to do a couple Chicano rap, you know, be on a couple Chicano rap albums. Being that my dad's black, I had to do a couple tracks on this side, so people were kind of confused, like, who is he rolling with, you know what I mean? But the word is out. For people that don't know me, they know I'm half black, half Latin, so that squashed the beef between the essays on this side and the blacks on this side. So I'm universal, I can do music with whoever, you know what I mean? But right now, I put the Chicano tip down for a little bit, I'm gonna roll here on this side for a minute, support this other side, other half, you know what I mean, in the music industry.
I feel you. That works, man. Any shout-outs?
Shout outs to the AMW camp, OGSA Trouble, E White, Cocaine, Butch Cassidy, Beefy Loke at the VIP. You know what I mean? All the rest of the riders, Jay Quake, Slip Capone from Murder Was a Case album, and the list goes on. Peep out the new album, 50/50, the Half Breed in stores very soon.
That's what I'm saying. Well, thanks, Devil. I can't wait to hear that 50/50 half-breed album.
What's
It's
up?
been a pleasure, man.
Same right here on the West Coast.
Out.